Well, I slow down. I slow down because the AI on your guys is just so freaking bad that, like, what the hell are you supposed to do? Like, what are these guys even doing? They're just running away, I guess. This is a new map. Oh man, they're just wrecking all my shit. Are they done? Are they running away? I really hope so. Alright, it looks like the enemies are finished with us. They were able to take out one house, our gatehouse, and all that stuff. That's not the worst thing in the world. Too close to enemy troops, yeah. I guess that is true. Well, we didn't do too badly considering kind of the state of everything. So, like, we didn't have our weapons, we didn't have our troops adequately prepared, none of that. So we're actually doing pretty well. Can we actually get a gatehouse going here? Not a gatehouse, but a tower. Like here and maybe here? If we threw a road like out to the... We will have to see if we can actually get any recruits. Because that would be nigh impregnable if we could get that manned. The last map, was that the one with all the hyenas? Because we were able to defeat the hyenas. We hired a whole bunch of help and burned the hell out of the hyenas. We basically just put people everywhere, and we were able to win as a result of that. It was actually a lot of fun. Alright, so we need the other side of the ferry landing. There it is. So we've got that. We're gonna have another whole area. What do we need? We have food, we have a lot of stuff. Well, we got through it. We muddled our way through it, that is. Well, we could definitely get more pottery going, so let's get like let's get this area up and running. So if we're gonna make an area, we're gonna want the outside borders set. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? So kind of like here? Kind of like that. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we definitely got the pyramid built, and we've actually been pretty successful on a lot of it, which has been pretty cool. And we have a new way of building things that we're working with now. So we need a fort for infantry. Right there. Which is basically put all the houses on the outside. And then all the services on the inside. And what that does is it makes it so we put like all of our expensive buildings in the middle, and they can actually service all these houses. And then we have just like jobs on the outside. It actually works really well. It's been surprising. So kind of like this, where we have all these houses on the outside, and then the service structures in the middle. Extortion by another city. Because Henan Esser lusts for glory, they demand you send money. If you deny the request, they will send its armies against your city. Well, alright, we can totally just like give you some cash. That's really not a problem for us. We have money at the moment, so we will do so. %2 unemployment? Well, we're going to need more people then. Let's see, these guys lack food. Why? Oh, I guess we lack food because... yeah. They're selling all the food. That does make sense. Well, we're making a lot of money off of it, so I shouldn't complain about it. Well, the problem is there are just so many people streaming so much content, it's pretty much an unwinnable war. Like, the only way, Lucas, I think that copyright's gonna get fixed is just legislation. Like, it's just broken. Because if you don't comply with X, Y, or Z, it sets up whatever hosting company to be liable for it, and they'll get sued out of existence, and then you'll no longer have, you know, YouTube, or you'll no longer have whatever. And that's bad for everybody. But it's kind of a no-win situation in my mind. Hopefully it gets better, but yeah. It's not looking too great at the moment. Alright, so the thing is, we can basically just make all of these services in the middle here once, and they'll service a whole lot more houses than they were servicing before. And that is really cool. Let's get that position, and we'll get a temple to Osiris. I mean, I guess we could throw like the temple outside of this, and then he'll walk around and all that. That'll be fine. Because we need a bazaar. Though we could throw the bazaar out here, and that would work fine as well. And we could get like a courthouse in the middle, and then we could get some shrines to draw. 2 of them. And 2 shrines to Ta in the middle here too. I don't know, Lucas, that's just a lot of there's a lot more people streaming on Twitch than there are working at Twitch, and you know, it's not like they have infinite money. Same thing for YouTube. It's too much content. Like, what are the statistics on how much stuff is getting created? There's no way to judge it all fairly. It's just too much stuff. And something will slip through, and then your company looks bad, and then somebody makes a big deal about it that shouldn't make a big deal about it, and it's just a no-win situation. It's kind of like when we were in college. One of the things that one of our professors had us look at was the court case about recording shows on TV on your VCR. And he just had one simple question, which was, what was the decision of the court case? And, you know, we're reading this legal document, we're just making up all this crap, and, you know, after, you know, an hour of people raising their hands, it's just like, no, it's simple. You can record TV shows on your VCR. But it took like a huge court case and all this stuff in order to figure it out, and that's just a simple thing, like recording a goddamn video for your own personal use, and it took, you know, I think the Supreme Court to even rule on it. It's crazy. I don't know, Lucas. The one could argue that creative content and things like that are more valuable every day than saving us from asteroids, because nobody's gonna lose their job if an asteroid shows up, right? They're just gonna be dead. But if somebody's stealing your work, you might lose your job. And that's something to worry about. You don't have to worry about asteroids if you don't have an asteroid defense policy, because it just doesn't matter anymore. That problem will sort itself out. Alright, we're gonna need a granary over here. That is definitely true. And since it's over here, let's also get a firehouse and an architect post. Well, it's not necessarily people caring about things that slip through. It's more about people who shouldn't care caring about it. Like, you know, you'll have something slip through the cracks, and then, you know, the media will pick it up and make your company look bad or something like that. And then, you know, because everybody overreacts and everything's about clicks and all sorts of bullshit, so there's no value, there's no integrity, so it just doesn't matter. Alright, so I think we need to import paper of some kind, because we're going to need education. And aren't people getting beer? They're currently looking for food and goods to sell. Maybe we just need another bazaar over here? Like, that was one of the things that was mentioned, is that sometimes you should have 2 bazaars because they're just better at servicing the area. And I'm going to move this fire station over to the right here. And people do lose jobs. Yeah. Stupid asteroids. Never asking anybody if it's a good day. Ooh, the Egyptian people are displeased with you and your kingdom has fallen. Okay, I did not know that. They get angry with you. Alright, so we need 4,500 people and we need 10 common residences. So we need quite a bit of common residency. And we need to build a pottery making emporium over here. Alright, let's start making the pottery. So let's get all the clay that we need, which is a lot of clay. Just like that. And again, an architect's post at the end of that street. And then we're going to need potters. What is there to life if you're not going to be offended about something? Alright, so let's get our potters going. Trade route closes. Political instability. Wasset has been shut down. What a tragedy. Well, let's get our storage yard set up here. And another storage yard, and let's also move our roadblock over to here, and let's close the loop. And this is a horribly inefficient area. I should have done it differently, but I didn't, and that's a problem. But well, that's how it is. We can actually get another storage yard right here, and if we put these roadblocks right here, the little dude won't pop out. So we can actually have a half pottery and a half clay storage yard. Which is pretty cool. Let's see, where is an academy, and what does an academy need? It's a 4 block. We could actually get some food over here, so why don't we just do that? Let's get some hunting lodges. So again, a firehouse and a architect's post. That would be cool too. And we have a ton of money all of a sudden, which is cool, but it also means like we need to start spending it. Alright, I believe we need to get some education going on here. Now why is this guy over here? Trade route to Wasset has closed. What are they even buying? These guys sell flax. The fidget spinner is all that survives. People build their entire civilization based on it. There are worse things to base your civilization on than ball bearings. So these guys are all pissed off because they need pottery. Well, let's see, pottery, let's export, and we have over like 2,000 or like something like that. Let's get a whole lot of pottery. 4% unemployment, so we're doing pretty well for unemployment then. I do want an academy though. But the spinning houses can deflect meteors. You gotta pick one or the other. Man, all the trade routes are getting shut down. That's no good. No good. So I think we're gonna have to start getting some of this sweet, sweet gold over here if this is what's gonna happen. If everything's gonna get shut down, then we need to start getting our goods. So we're going to make a really big kind of living area over here. I'm not really sure why I'm making it so gigantic, but I am. So, whatever. Alright, this does not have a connection to the Kingdom Road. It is isolated. And that is because we have not done that. A Nubian army is approaching Orchard City in 10 months. Why did our kingdom standing fall? Because dissatisfaction in the kingdom. They are displeased with you. What am I supposed to do about this? Well, we're gonna save here just because we can. And I would like to make an academy. Let's see what it actually takes. Alright, well that's not too bad actually. Let's put a roadblock in place and another like firehouse and architect combo. And I'm not impressed with kind of our... we can't get another recruiter, can we? Only one building of that type. Yeah, it's just not very good. We don't even have enough copper, do we? Why not? Is nobody exporting copper? That's insane. This map has suddenly become like there's only a couple cities. Damn. That's harsh. What's our unemployment at? 6? Alright, so we're going to have people invading. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that the walls that we have on these things are thick enough. $2,100 pottery. The trade route to Dunkel Oasis is closed. The city of Wassa requests you send a whole bunch of pottery, hoping it could benefit us later. Alright, well, let's see. We'll do it. That's a lot of damn pottery, though. And we do have a major issue here, which is we have no way to get boats across. So, if the army invades us on the east side of the river, the east side of the river's fucked. Like there's literally almost nothing we can do. So, yeah. That's a thing. Let's see, if we make a 3-spot here, maybe we can do another 2-spot on top of it. Kind of like this. No. Well, if we do this, we will be able to get some more docks and maybe some more bridges. I mean, some more naval stations. Alright, so this area, let's start actually creating what we need. So, firehouse, architect post, police station, apothecary. Let's grab a bazaar. Let's grab a physician. And we're gonna need a water supply down here. So, we're gonna make it. I think this will supply everything properly. We just have to like throw some roadblocks like right there. I'll just get 2 water supplies because I want to make sure. That should supply everything there. And we definitely want some gold over here. So let's get that gold. Let's get a temple to Cyrus. And then we're going to get some shrines to the other ones. And we're slowing down on income. And we're also going to want a granary out here, which means we need a firehouse out here as well. Man, that there are no more trading partners is kind of insane. Like, the only people here are Kum. And they're only buying pottery. Like, that's our only export now. Christ. This map is brutal. And we gotta do what? Like kingdom raiding when everything is completely destroyed and we don't have enough jugglers in the city and people are upset with us. We have an army on the way. We don't have any entertainment over here, and that's probably what's the real problem. Alright, well let's go ahead and make like a juggler school and a conservatory. And then we can make some bandstands. Let's see. Bam, bam. Bandstand. The same thing right here. So that should entertain pretty much everybody over here. And we're gonna start having some major issues. Yeah, we're gonna need some storage yards over here. Basically, we want a storage yard right here. And this storage yard is going to need to accept. It's going to want to get beer and get pottery. Just to kind of help the supply. Same thing over here. We need a storage yard that accepts beer. Well, we can actually have this one accept. Yeah, alright. This is probably the best way to do this. Half beer there, because we have pottery over here. Now, when is this army going to show up? 6 months? Alright. That's not a huge deal. But we should go over here and we should actually get a storage yard devoted to enough pottery for our people. Somewhere like right here or whatever. So probably just right there. And special orders. Let's have it get half pottery. Half of beer too. Granary is full. Can we actually get across here? I don't think so. Like there's no ferry landing. We'd have to go across this way. Like here, to here, to here, to here. Yeah, that's just not very good. It's better than nothing, I guess, though. Can we get a bridge? We can. Okay, so that's something. So we actually got these guys working on gold, but the thing is they have to take this gold all the way from here, and they have to take it literally to this palace. It's crazy. It's gonna take them 3 months to get across the entire city. Alright, so there's no entertainment over here. Well, we can fix that. We will need a juggler school and a pavilion. Not a pavilion, but a conservatory. And all we have to do is build this. These guys will level up. Alright, these guys want a magistrate. Well, we can take care of that. Courthouse. Your wish is my command. Foreign army has invaded. It's a bunch of ships. Well, damn. They're just gonna destroy our trade, aren't they? Well, let's see what they do. We need better dentists. We need 10 what's? Common residences. So we have spacious apartments, modest apartments. Common residences are the ones above this. So we need paper, is what this thing is saying. So what ship is this? It's an enemy warship. Alright, well, they're probably not going to do much for us. Enemy transport. So the transport is the one that we should really worry about. So what are these transports gonna do? They can't unload. They can't unload anything up here. Your city is quite large, 5,000 people. That is quite a large city, actually. Are these guys even going to do anything to us? What are they doing? He's just chilling out in the middle of the water. Police station. We need a water supply. We need a physician. We need a temple to Osiris. We need a bazaar. We need an apothecary. What's going on? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Has this crashed? It's frozen. No. Why is it frozen? Please unfreeze. Ah, son of a bitch. It's totally frozen! Thank you for following into DM. But, yeah, this thing is just hijacked the shit out of my computer. I'm going to have to annihilate it. Like, it's literally like I can't do anything. It's toast. Alright, Pharaoh. In task. We're sorry. Well, let's see where we are. So sorry, a little bit of a reset here, but the game totally died on me. So where do we end up? We ended up pretty much right back where we were. Thankfully the game auto-saves. So we have a police station, we need an apothecary, we need a water supply, we need a physician, we need a temple to Osiris, we need a bazaar. I think that's pretty much everything. But let's get some shrines to Ra. Some shrines to Ptah. Karma Kirk, yeah, that's how it works sometimes. People are indifferent to me. Well, maybe if we throw a giant festival, people will love me. And the issue right now is pretty much all of the cities have disappeared. Like, what are we supposed to do when nobody exists anymore? That's how it is. Oh no, it's totally frozen again. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's gonna end like this. Oh, that sucks. So lame. So lame. Why is it hung? That's not good. That's not good at all. I am not happy. Why? I can deal with hyenas. I can deal with all these things. What I can't deal with? Let's just do like some random saving and reloading, and then we're gonna like go at 100 speed. Okay, it has to do with these ships. So, yeah, when these ships turn around, it goes into an infinite loop. Just boom, done. Son of a bitch. Well, that sucks. What are we supposed to do about that? Well, let's see what we can do about that. So I'm gonna Google it real quick and see like a Pharaoh soft lock. So naval battles sometimes freeze. Alright, well, let's... Supposedly it doesn't happen very often, so we should try it again. Yeah, doesn't happen very often. Happens every time. Oh no. So we're gonna have to load it before we encounter these dudes. Let's see, we are way back on the previous map if we want to load this mission. We're way back here for that. Egyptian City for this one. This is not even close to the right map. Ooh, man. So literally, it's just autosave history. I think we're screwed. Wow. Well, I guess we have to replay the mission. Maybe we can do something about it. Maybe we can just like build something for them to attack, you know, real quick. Just like bam. Go blow that up. Or blow that up. You know, like something. Nope, nope. It's screwed. They can't figure out where to dock or something. There's no targets. Crap. Alright. Well, it has something to do with attacking? And awful things happening. So I think what's going on is basically we don't have a fleet. And we're supposed to have a fleet. I can't even get to the damn task manager. I can't see a damn thing. Come on. There it is. Wow. Well, I guess what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to replay the mission because we don't have a good save spot. I guess we'll just have to do all the things correctly instead of all the things wrong. So we're just going to save the mission as we're going to say start 1. And why the hell not, right? Like, if we're going to play the game, we're going to play the game. Obviously, we didn't play it right. Obviously what we were supposed to do was export beer, and we didn't do that. Man, and we were doing so well. That's 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that sucks that we totally lost all of our progress in that map. But it basically is supposedly a very rare bug. It happens with naval combat, stuff like that. And yeah, we just got totally hosed. That's not fun at all, but that's what happens, so that's what we got to deal with. Not much you can do about that, you know. What are you gonna do? That's right, we're gonna complain about it. Stupid game. Well, that's just fine though. We'll be good. We know what we're doing. We know how to win. Winning mint barley. And lots of it. And we're going to make a bunch of money off the trade to start with. So we should just know that. We're going to get attacked. We're going to need a fleet. We need at least one warship. And that's going to be a big deal because if we don't have a warship, we're going to lock the game. Instant death. That's just how the cookie's going to crumble.